Okay, hi guys. It's Lisa. It is VEDA day 13th. So happy April 13th. Um, Today has been a much better day, probably because I was able to get out. I went to the school to get some footage from a teammate from last quarter, and I went shopping and got this cool new shirt, so I'm excited. Um, so I promised you guys that I would talk about aliens yesterday because Rylan recommended it and quite a few of you were like, yeah, do that. So that's what I'm talking about today. Um, I kind of hold the same feelings about aliens as I do ghosts, but for different reasons. I do believe in aliens, but I'm the thing about aliens is the whole topic is so over stereotyped that people are used to thinking that when you say you believe in aliens, uh, that you mean yes, you believe in these human like beings that have a head, that have two arms, that have two legs, coming down to the earth and being like, oh, I'm gonna take over the earth or something, or just that type of alien being out there. But so I did a documentary last quarter that was called "Is There Anyone Out There?" Well, 2 quarters ago, and it was comparing the difference in scientific and fanatic views on alien life. Sorry, something's in my eye. Um, and it I had a lot of fun with it because I was able to interview the NASA ambassador here and a guy who believes he was abducted. And the thing I learned there's the train again, sorry. I'm not really going to do much editing on these kind of videos because I'm doing them from the iSight. And it's just, I am not quite sure how to edit in iMovie yet. So, I might later. Um, Anyway, the thing that I learned from that I learned from my dad, and that I learned from the NASA ambassador, is, and I knew this, but I didn't really consider it, um, is that when you say alien life, it could look like anything. It doesn't have to have a head. It doesn't have to have arms. It doesn't have to have legs. It could have arms. It could have legs. It could have 6 legs, um, or it could just be a little organism. Because, oh gosh, that train goes by too much. Um, or it could be a tiny organism, because even that counts as sustained life. If it's something from a different planet that is living, it can be a plant, it can be an algae, it can be a cell underneath a lot of ice, like Jupiter's moon, um, then it can count as life. And the question is if there's intelligent life out there. And I'm a little more wary on believing that, but I still kind of do, because another thing relating to astronomy is we are one planet out of all the planets in our solar system, which in our galaxy, which has a ton of other galaxies and a ton of other places, and space is endless. So I and with our technology, we've been able to see very, very far out there, but we've never been able to visit there. There could be 100 other Earths. There could be 100 other planets, 1,000 other planets that have sustained life. So yes, I believe in aliens, because I don't think that we could have such endless space and such a huge, huge, huge world, um, and just say, yeah, it's just us. That seems kind of big-headed to me. That we would think only we were the ones who were smart enough to sustain life, who were smart enough to build cities and think on our own. And even even if it's not intelligent life, I certainly believe in sustained life elsewhere, even if it is only a couple cells or something, because this universe is too big not to have aliens, not to have something or someone other than us. Um, so I'm sorry, my screen has gone out a lot today. That's my opinion. Um, if you guys have any comments on it, please feel free to comment. I want to hear what you guys think and any experiences you guys have had. I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, you're crazy that you believe in this, or that you believe that your uncle was telling the truth if he was abducted or whatever, because it's another part of the discussion, and the more I hear and the more I learn from you guys, the more open I can be and the more I can know. So comment down there if you have one. Subscribe. Otherwise, I don't know which side of it is on here. I don't know if it flips it. Um, and rate, of course, as always. So happy April, guys. I hope you have an excellent week, and I will see you tomorrow. My upstairs neighbors are being very loud. I hope it's not what I think it is. Alright. Bye, guys.